What is up, people YouTube? It is I, Super Mariozilla, or you can call me Vinny, and today we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Infinity War Star-Lord. This version of Star-Lord comes from the Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, Avengers Infinity War. In the film, Star-Lord and the Guardians get a distress signal from the attacked Asgardians, but Rocket and Groot later go with Thor to get his new weapon. Star-Lord loses Gamora thanks to Thanos. Him, Drax, and Mantis run into Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man and teams up with them to defeat Thanos. That was until Star-Lord rightfully punched Thanos in the face for killing Gamora for the Soul Stone, and at the end of the film, he fades away with half of the population. Star-Lord is one of the first Figuarts Infinity War figures to get released, and since the original Star-Lord is still on the market, is this going to be worth the investment? Let's find out. Star-Lord is on par with the previous version, no real major differences besides the shirt and the color. The color is a slightly darker red with some shading. The face looks great, not a perfect resemblance to Chris Pratt, but it's definitely one of the better likenesses. The hair is a shiny lighter brown, which I don't get at all, it just looks a bit odd. The jacket, like before, looks great. The buttons are painted very nicely, very clean paint apps. The shirt looks pretty cool, and it does resemble the shirt he wore in Infinity War. The jacket sports some black shading, which really helps the figure pop. The belt buckle is just silver, nothing else to say. The sleeves have a wrinkly and panelly-like sculpt, and the execution here is great. The hands are just regular fist hands. The back of the jacket has more details, and he added extra paintwork here, which is always nice. The pants sculpt is awesome. The paint job is clean, and black shading was added to make it look more appealing. The silver is painted clean, surprisingly. The shin areas have straps and a shin guard, which is detailed nicely. The shoes are well done. Great sculpt, and the paintwork was done well enough. Star-Lord, like I said before, is on par with the original release, so there wasn't too much to talk about here. So Star-Lord's articulation is pretty much the same as the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 version of Star-Lord, so yeah, I'm gonna breeze right through this if you don't mind. Head is on a double ball peg. The neck is also on a ball joint. He can look this high up, this far down, twist side to side. Can also have some play. So that's pretty good. We have a ball joint here at the torso, and during the bottom waist, it's also a ball joint. Oh my god! As you saw there, it just decided to pop off. The crotch piece is also a separate piece, and the joints are mechanism like a T, an upside down T. Think of that like a Figma. I'll go over that more when I go over the legs. Arms are on ball joints, but they can also swivel, and also they can hinge. So that's pretty good. 360. He can hinge this high up, and the swivel acts as the bicep swivel, so that's pretty good. Elbows have a hinge, and they can move a little bit more than 90 degrees, so it's decent. Hands are on ball hinges, decent range of movement. Legs are just on average everyday ball joints, but they can also swivel because there's actually a thigh swivel in there. Knees have a hinge. He can bend about this far, which is pretty good. And ankles are on ball joints, and he has a much better ankle rocker than Doctor Strange. And toes can hinge, so that's pretty good. Like I said, I'm not a fan of you know, how the legs were constructed, because I don't think it works too well, and Bandai really should have went back to the drawing board with this one. It's kind of frustrating sometimes, especially when you know the joints can get caught up in you know, the plastic of the pants, and it's like, oh fuck. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, I don't know, guys. I really don't know how to feel about the leg or like articulation. Like, I wouldn't necessarily call it atrocious or horrible. It's just I'm not really a fan of it. Still, though, if you can work with it, and if you are creative with the posing, which I am not, and if you are creative with the posing, like I said before, you can get Star-Lord into some pretty cool poses, and there you go. So articulation is not bad. It's pretty good. I'm just not a fan of the legs. Star-Lord stands just about 6 inches tall. I personally think that's a good size for Star-Lord. Here are the comparisons. Here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Doctor Strange and Tony Stark. Here he is with the Figuarts Rocket Raccoon and Iron Man Mark 46. Here he is with the Figuarts Ant-Man and Black Panther. Here he is with the Figuarts Captain America and Marvel Legends Eel. And finally, here he is with the Marvel Legends Captain Britain and Whirlwind. Star-Lord fits in with the crew just fine. Not too big, but also not too small. Star-Lord is limited with the accessories. And like Doctor Strange, he did not get a bluefin release, so no cool pink explosions. Still, let's go over these. First is the alternate head that was on him in the package. And the helmet head, which looks fantastic. Every detail they added is spot on. The white is digitized, but you can only see that if you look up close. For the hands, he comes with 2 fist hands that were on him in the package, 2 calm relaxed hands, and 2 gun holding hands for his weapons. Speaking of which, he comes with 2 guns. They look great like before. They're the exact same guns from the original release. They only fit in these specific hands. Getting them in the hands is not too difficult, and they fit in there nicely. And that's it. No blast effects for the guns, no angry yelling head, no jetpack. He comes with barely anything. Honestly, this is kind of disappointing. Not gonna lie, they should have included some more stuff. So, buy, don't buy, or wait for a sale. Like Doctor Strange, there's virtually no reason to get this. So if you did a pre-order, don't panic. You can still get the Guardians 2 Star-Lord with the purple explosions. And honestly, that's the better deal. Star-Lord got released too early like Doctor Strange, and I can only recommend him if you're a die-hard fan or really just want to complete the Infinity War collection. Now, he's not a bad figure at all. I'm just saying there's no reason to panic if you can't find him on the current market. With that being said, I'm giving this guy an 8 out of 10. Well, that's it. Thanks guys and gals so much for watching. If you liked this video, hit that like button. If you would like to be updated on when new videos goes up, be sure to subscribe. If you want to be notified when new videos go live, be sure to hit that bell icon. And if you want some behind the scenes stuff, be sure to follow me on Instagram. Link to it is down below. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.